Hey everybody, Jared back again, and here it is, the HTC One. It just got recently released here in North America, Canada to be specific, and I popped into the local Bell Mobility store to grab this, and I did want to kind of point out that I gotta love, or you gotta love, the lack of carrier branding, not only on the box, but as well as on the device. I know those of you in the United States, unfortunately, some of you guys out there, the carriers out there love to cake their devices in their carrier branding. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and pop this bad boy open. And we'll give it a quick little cut down the side there if I can line the knife up. Don't want to stab my desk. And that should be enough. Put the knife off to the side so I don't hurt the phone or myself. And go ahead and pull this off. And just like all the other videos out there, front and center, there is our HTC One. So we'll go ahead and toss that out and quick look around it there. Pretty nice. The weight is really nice. Wow, I was not expecting, I really didn't know what to expect, but I wasn't expecting that weight. It's not like a bad heavy, obviously. I mean, how heavy can a smartphone really get? But it really does let you know that you have a smartphone in your hand. When in comparison to, say, for instance, the Galaxy S3 or even the Samsung S4, which I recently came back from a meeting with Samsung, trying it out and playing around with it, and it definitely doesn't carry the same weight as this device. So anyways, we'll go ahead and pop that off to the side just for now, and we'll go ahead and pull that off. And of course, we've got our headphones, which we'll rip into right now. And I was actually quite excited to see what kind of headphones these come with. I've seen in all the other videos, they just look super cool. They don't have any Beats Audio branding on them, so I'm not 100% sure if they're kind of more, if you will, an HTC branded headset, which I'm assuming they are, with just sort of the red highlights on them to give you that feeling that they are from, Beats Audio, but I'm not really sure. There isn't any information on that anywhere, but they do look like decent quality headphones, and of course they've got the tangle-free flat cables, which is a big bonus, at least to me anyways. And of course you've got some various different earbud tips that you can, interchangeable tips there, so we'll go ahead and toss it off to the side there. Of course, we've got some various stickers, our SIM removal tool, as you would imagine, with the HTC logo on the front of it, or at least etched into it, that is. And we've got of course, you would need one of these bad boys, your USB to micro USB data cable / charging cable. This actually feels considerably higher quality than that of the Samsung. Mind you, a lot of reviewers, including myself lately, right now, are saying that, man, HTC has really stepped up their game. And, as far as quality all around the board, that being both the headphones and the data cables, of course, the device, considerable quality improvements over other devices out there. And I'm going to have to agree with everybody on that one. And, of course, we've got our charging block, like you would imagine, because how the heck else are you supposed to charge it? And it's a nice, it's a very small design, and I like that. Actually, the Sony Xperia ZL that I'm testing out right now, and you can stay tuned for that review in the upcoming days. It's got a huge charging block, and it's really awkward, and I'm not a huge fan of it at all. So that's cool. Go ahead and put all that stuff off to the side. Toss all that stuff back over there. And let's go ahead and peel this off. If I can find... you'd think if you watch enough unboxing videos, you'd figure out, there it is. You'd figure out where the seam is. Anyways, go ahead, and it just kind of slides right on out there. Obviously, it's got some instructions on exactly how to get the SIM card in, but I'm pretty sure we're all very aware of how to do that. And, of course, because it is aluminum, it's got that really awesome cold metal feel to it. And, it feels great. By the way, if you haven't checked out my good buddy Sam J. Pullen's videos, his HTC One actually doesn't say Beats. Either it says Beats or it says just audio. I can't remember. I think it just says Beats on it, which is pretty funny. As far as he's been able to find, he's the only one with that. So, but anyways, you should go and check out a lot of his HTC One coverage, because he's got some wicked camera comparison videos. And obviously, one of the big features on this particular device is the 4 ultra pixel camera on the back here, and you know, Sam's gone out of his way to compare it to a lot of the biggest devices or the biggest selling devices out there right now. So definitely head over to his channel and check out a lot of those videos. So anyways, so that's it. Let's go ahead and fire it up for the first time. Obviously, the power button up at the top here also doubles as the IR blaster, because yes, this does have an IR blaster, which you're able to control your television or any other devices in and around your house that has an infrared sort of beam on it. I guess you could say a beam on it. I don't know if that's the right wording to use. So I've just powered it up, and we'll see how long. Hopefully it's got a charge in it. Whoa, wasn't expecting that. Kind of startling. Let's go ahead and hopefully it starts up really quickly, even considering it's a first time boot. While it's doing that, though, I suppose what we could do is dump all that stuff out of the box. And on the box here, as you can see, it just gives us a little bit of information. Of course, being Android with, I believe it's 4.1.2 at the moment, with the promise of an upgrade to Android 4.2.2 in the near future. We've got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 processor. Obviously, we have 32 gigs of RAM or RAM. I wish 32 gigabyte storage, and I believe there's also a 64 gigabyte storage variant available in the near future, but not at the moment. From what I can see out of a lot of places, it's either sold out or just not available. Also 2 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM, compared to what the upcoming Galaxy S4 are going to be 2 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. So we'll kind of see how that compares. 4.7-inch display at full 1080p, which gives us that 468 ppi compared to, say, for instance, the Galaxy S4 with its lower ppi. Of course, it's got a 5-inch display. Of course, we also have our dual front-facing speakers. Now, the interesting thing, though, is I gotta give it to Android Authority. They actually did a drop test, and when they did the drop test, the speaker grill here was the first one to take sort of the brunt of the damage, and it fell off. And the speaker is actually probably, like, if I was to cover this up, it probably only makes up about that much of the speaker. So it's got this big line here, which kind of gives you the impression that the speaker is actually that big, but it's really not. It's actually about the width of my index finger there. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and start doing some testing and some playing around, and you guys can definitely expect some you know, first impression videos and other comparison type videos and things like that in the near future. Of course, I'll be doing some ROM videos on this, the whole 9 yards. We'll get right into her. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, as always, shoot me some love by hitting that likes button down below. It's always much appreciated and definitely helps out the channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one in the future if you haven't already. And if you want to, you can also follow me on Twitter and Google Plus to stay up to date on all of my videos. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.